Hey guys, so for the next 4 weeks, we're going to be doing the Smosh Summer Games Apocalypse Takeover on the SmoshCast. That means we went out to the desert and recorded some kick-ass podcasts with all of your favorite Smosh Summer Games members. So enjoy this next month of just crazy good times with all of my favorite people. Oh, and I just want to say shout out to Spotify Anchor, Third Love, and Pedal for sponsoring today's episode. Enjoy. It literally is over 100 degrees outside. We're just getting so gross. So it actually totally works out that this is our theme because the grimier you look, the more you look the part.
We Blew It was a show, and I kind of knew it was, which is why we called it We Blew It. We weren't planning for it. Defy didn't want to do it. It just was what it was. Now we get to do it for real.
They shellacked your toenail?
Yeah, so that it would start to grow at the same time. And it took like years, but actually my toenail is now one toenail now.
I just made a joke because I said the Wild West catering people were racist.
That's bitching!
Well, they gave more food to Keith and
the words out of your,
Bose.
oh my God, Ian. The words out of your mouth right now.
Summer Games. Apocalypse. It's a Summer Games Apocalypse podcast with Ian, Cox, and Matt, Rob, and Mariko Takahashi.
Dude, you should take that on the road. That was good.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. You might be wondering, for those of you that are watching, why we look so f***ed up. That is because we are kicking off the Smosh Summer Games Apocalypse. So all month long, we're bringing summer games back, baby.
Woo.
And it's apocalypse theme. It's great. We're out here in the desert.
It's 115 degrees.
We're cooking our asses off. That is why we are so freaking shiny right now. We just got done shooting our intro. What does that say? Best ref?
It says best ref. It says best ref.
So Matt Rob got a tattoo.
I got a tattoo that says best ref.
Best ref.
And it's legit.
Yeah.
It's real.
But we actually have a new ref. We brought Stevie.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite character from Smosh lore.
Stevie is in it.
We'll see how long he's able to keep up the Stevie.
Well, we had him do Stevie once, and he just almost blacked out. So
Yeah, okay.
we're going
That's
to
probably
keep
better.
it going.
Yeah. he's like, how long do we have to keep doing this?
I was like, forever, Stevie.
But it's now canon. Stevie makes it to the apocalypse.
Right,
That's
right.
right.
He survives like a cockroach. He did it. Yeah. He's like a bad penny, that Stevie. No, Ryan is officially a Summer Games ref. So he gets to jump into the fray with Sarah and I and see who officially is the best ref. It's me. But he could try.
For those of you that don't know what Summer Games is, this is something we love to do every single year. Last year it got a little boned because Defy was like, we want more money. And we couldn't deliver on that, so that's why we did. We blew it.
I feel like if you look at the timeline of things, like you could tell the writing was on the wall at Defy. If you watch We Blew It, you're like, oh, Summer Games is a week long and it's not very good. And you kind of just
$75 to
yeah,
make it.
you guys shot it in a park somewhere. It was like, yeah, no, we know. I had to fight to make that thing happen, and they gave us, I think it was we got down to 1/8 of our regular budget to make it work.
Yeah, and then like some of the things didn't even work.
Yep, we had a giant inflatable Velcro wall, and they brought us suits, and the suits were so small you didn't fit in them. And I was like, well, Wes can't wear this.
You can wear it on one leg.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you can just tape several suits onto Wes.
Exactly, yeah, just duct tape Wes. It was a shit show.
Yeah.
We Blew It was a shit show, and I kind of knew it was, which is why we called it We Blew It. We're like, let's just own it, man. Let's just call it what we know. Like, we messed up. We weren't planning for it. Defy didn't want to do it. It just was what it was. So
Yeah.
now we get to do it for real.
Dude, yeah. We did it for real. We secured the bag, as they say, as the cool kids say.
Who says, wait, what bag?
I don't. The bag is the
snatched
money.
it.
We
He got it.
we snatched that bag.
That's right.
Is this like the bread? Do we get the bread?
Yeah, we got the bread.
We got the
Yes,
bread.
we got the bread.
We
Bread
cooked-
has been gotten.
We cooked the bread. We put it in the bag, and we secured the bag.
We got
Back.
them
So,
steaks.
Steaks?
Stacked. I'm trying to be cool.
I just don't know why because when we I think you were the one that pitched Apocalypse, Matt.
Yeah.
You know, we were like, okay, yeah, what's awesome theme. Where do you go in the summer to do an apocalypse thing? Oh, the desert. You know, the hottest place you could possibly go in the summer.
Yeah, so we drove out here today. So this is technically the end of day 1 for us of 5.
Yeah.
So things could go awry. We have no idea. You might not even be seeing the Summer Games. Who knows at the end of the week? As we were driving out here, it hit me. I was like, oh, apocalypse, desert, hot. Like up until then, it's literally just been like stats on a piece of paper. And then I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's also hot with layered clothing to make it look apocalyptic. Plus, like eyeliner. All the boys have eyeliner on this time around.
Yes, except for me. I refuse to put eyeliner on. I think
this is natural.
It doesn't make any sense. The apocalypse, why do they wear layers? Everyone should just be in thongs. It doesn't make any sense. It's just warmer.
I don't think that's... If you see people that live out in the desert, they don't walk around in thongs.
They should.
They kind of stay fully covered because the sun is a real son of a bee.
Eventually, your skin becomes clothes. It becomes just full-on leather.
Just leather,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, trust me, I've seen plenty of that. I live in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That's vegan though, right?
Human skin
kosher.
is vegan. No, I mean we're stoked. I'm so excited, man. It's day 1. We just shot the trailer, which everyone has seen at this point.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, like, go right now.
Pause the pod. If you're driving, pull over.
Pull over.
Pull up youtube.com/Smosh and go and watch the trailer because it's there. But if you're here, you probably watched it already.
Yeah. We're super happy with all the competitions that we have planned. Don't know yet, I guess. I guess I shouldn't say we're super happy with it yet because this could be a complete disaster. And you guys will have to watch to find out just how much of a cluster.
It'll be on brand though. A disaster, apocalypse, end of days. What if it's just like halfway through? We just stopped.
Yeah,
The actual apocalypse happened. We just stopped.
Literally lost a third of our people to malaria. And jaundice.
I feel like
pulling that out.
Summer Games, though, there's always something that happens. You know, like somebody's passing out from the heat, or somebody gets hives. Somebody gets chucked by a giant man on our team, Wes.
Joven jumps on Wes's back and almost separates his spine.
So Hinky sustains a small injury and has to go home so he can play Overwatch.
It wasn't to play Overwatch. He got sick. He was on antibiotics. But that sad walking away shot is one of my most proudest moments that I've ever gotten.
Real talk, that sad walking away shot was probably one of the most beautiful things we've ever shot.
I wish it would have gotten real popular and viral and memed out, you know?
Would have been great.
It could still happen.
That's true. Put it out there in the world.
What video is that even on? Because Sohinky did not know that we filmed him walking away.
He didn't. He was just getting picked up.
You just saw him walking away and you're like, wow, that looks...
grab my phone.
That looks really sad. And so you recorded it.
I think it was the finale because I think he was in everything but the finale. So we're like, and Sohinky...
No, Sohinky left after the first day.
Did he?
Yeah, it was like day 2 he was out.
Well, we wanted him here, but he's in Italy doing Italian things.
I know, dude. He's posting so many pictures of food, and it's making me so jelly.
While we're out here eating dust.
Yeah, he's taking pictures of architecture, and I'm like, oh, cool, old. I like that. Show me more. I've been following his stories pretty
pretty
intense.
He's having a good time. He needs a vacation. Dude's working a lot.
Oh yeah,
he needs a vacation.
Yeah.
But we wanted to have him. But in lieu of a Sohinky, we've got Kimmy, our pal Kimmy, who you've seen in a bunch of sketch stuff.
Yeah.
She's jumping in the fray. A new challenger appears, which is cool.
Kimmy's joining the brawl.
The battle.
She's
joining the battle. She's stepping up for Apocalypse. She might not make it. She might die by the end. We don't know.
That's true.
You may never see Kimmy again after
Apocalypse. It takes
Apocalypse.
guts to get in this, man, because it's the conditions are crazy, but we're all really competitive.
Yep.
And then you put cameras in front of you, and people do crazy things, just unexpected, weird things. And now Kimmy's jumping right in.
Well, that's what happens when you put 12 attention whores in front of a camera. We're all gonna be vying for that, ultimate shot.
Yes.
That's
Well, because
the
we've taught
realest
you
shit
that
ever.
moments are the biggest thing in summer games. Everybody get your moment. So it's now you have 12 people being like, but also this, but what about this? And at the exact
Let
same
me
time.
snap my arm
Yeah,
over
look
here.
at this. Joven's like, I'm gonna suck a toe. It's like no one's asking you to suck a toe, man.
He actually did ask to suck a toe.
Multiple times.
Yes.
Yeah.
He thinks that's gonna be his moment.
Yeah, because we all had a pre-pro meeting, which I missed because I was sick. But I was in on the conference call, and I heard Joven go, because you guys were listing out punishments for the celebrity punishment shootout that we're doing.
Zombie celebrities. We're not really shooting celebrities.
I did see a Fabio out there, and it brought me back to the old Smosh days. But Joven was like, "Oh yeah, we could like suck a toe. Like I'll suck a toe." It's like Joven,
completely unsolicited. Asked. No one asked him to. He's just gonna do it.
Yeah, he forgot that it's a punishment.
Yeah,
he just thought it was just a voluntary.
This is my moment. I was like, no, buddy, no. Yeah. It's fun.
We'll find out if he does it.
It's true. Yeah, that's very true.
I think we should figure out who's got the grossest toe and then make him suck that toe.
Well, it's your toe, right? This was discussed on the travel vlog, which will that have been out at this point?
Not
Probably
yet.
not.
Not
No.
yet.
We filmed a travel vlog, all of us crammed into a van. Joven was very adamant that you have the grossest toes.
So I definitely used to, because I have lost my big toe so many times.
No, I'm sorry.
Big toenail. Sorry.
Okay.
My toenail. Sorry.
Where do you find it? I lost it. There it is.
You a lizard?
Yeah.
It's just detachable. No, I've lost my toenail so many times that at some point it's split in half so that it would grow at different times.
No.
Yeah, and so I
got a bipolar toenail?
had to have recovery basically, and have it was like shellacked and I don't know whatever they put on
They
there.
shellacked your toenail?
Yeah, so that it would start to grow at the same time, and it took years. But actually, my toenail is now one toenail now.
Is it like a beautiful baby toenail?
No.
It's like a giant toe and like a tiny little toe.
Yeah.
Well, now you're on WikiFeet, so it all worked out.
Yeah, and my WikiFeet grade is pretty good. 4.8 out of 5.
You know,
That's
to
a
be
lot.
honest, I don't think I've ever seen a bad WikiFeet score. I feel like everybody that's on
Whoa.
WikiFeet, people are like, 5 stars.
Add me right now. It's going to be bad.
I don't know, man, because I feel like people that are into feet and,
Took a turn.
Yeah, well, let it happen.
Okay.
Let's talk about feet.
Sure.
I feel like people that are into feet, I don't know if they're into beautiful, perfect feet. I think some of them like it gross and dirty.
Oh, they must.
know.
Oh, is that why mine is so high? Because I've got some photos out there where my feet are duct taped together and bloody from my dancing days.
And they rated that up.
Yeah, I mean it's upvoted. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. I'm hitting that niche. I got you, fam.
They're like, I like a girl with battle scars.
I
Yeah.
don't like this anymore.
And we're going to take a quick break. Hello, SmoshCast listeners. It is I, Ian Hecox, host of the SmoshCast. Around here, we get a lot of questions from people who want to start their own podcasts. So if you're one of those people who has an idea for a show, I want to tell you guys about Anchor. It's another Spotify-owned company that makes it easy for people to get into podcasting. It's basically an all-in-one, totally free platform where you can record a podcast, host it, distribute it, measure your performance analytics, and find some show sponsors. All this works in your web browser or through Anchor's mobile app. You can give Anchor a try for free at anchor.fm/start. That's anchor.fm/start. And now back to some beautiful people. Sorry, let's get back to Smosh Summer Games.
Thanks.
Smosh Summer Games.
Feet.
So Matt,
Hey.
you this was sort of your brainchild from the beginning, Smosh Summer Games in general.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
go all the way back to the Beach House Smosh Summer Games, that was sort of your brainchild. It was you and Joe.
It was Joe and I together. So the reason why we came up with it was because at the time, the squad and games were literally on the opposite corners of the building. There was they were games was as far away from squad as possible. And we'd wander over and be like, hey, what's your name? I'm Courtney. He was like, cool, I'm Joven. We would wander over and play. But Joe and I were I would be the one over there a lot. Joe would be over there, one over here. And I was like, this is so dumb. We're all under the same brand, and this is part of the reason why in the new Smosh, where everything's under one roof. But we're we got to do something to get people to like each other. What do we do? And I was like, we should just go out and do something. And I was like, well, why don't we? If we're gonna do it, let's film it. Let's go and do a thing. So we decided. I knew somebody who owned the Snapchat house at the time. It was the Snapchat house and the Venice Beach House. I think if you even go down to Venice, it's a bright blue. Is it still blue? I think it's still blue. Bright blue house on Venice Beach, gorgeous. And they're like, yeah, if you guys want to film here, go for it. So I was like, cool. What do we want to do? And I was like, let's just do a bunch of MTV Beach House, like summer competition-y stuff. I was like, that's rad. That's awesome. Like, I know how to shoot in the beach. Like, we've done it before. Like, let's do it. And we came up with it, and it became like this biggest thing we've ever done.
Yeah.
And it blew up, and it was stupid fun. And I think going back to that, even that competition, there were things that went awry. People got hurt. I think Noah got in a car accident. Stuff that was happening left and like it was like every single Summer Games has had something go on wrong.
Also, it was so weird to think like the first one was done out in the public.
Yeah,
and there were just like people just kind of like standing around because it's on Venice Beach.
If you watch the wet T-shirt contest, we're literally just standing there. People are just watching us.
Yeah.
We're in a driveway.
We're just like right on the sidewalk of Venice Beach. So there's thousands of tourists that go through there a day. Mm-hmm. And here we are doing a wet T-shirt contest, but it's all the men.
Yes.
And we're just being
dumb.
And these people are like walking by like, ooh, what's this? Some great big Hollywood movie? I see a guy with a boom pole. This must be a big Hollywood movie. And then they come up there and it's Joven rubbing his nipples while he's getting sprayed with water.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's quality content.
Yeah.
And it was also like back then we had a crew, I think it was like 2 cam ops and a sound guy. And now to think that like Wild West and even this, we have like a crew of like 30 people. Like it's become this massive thing. And like, I think camp, we didn't know what it was going to be. Camp, we were just kind of like, I knew somebody that ran like a Jewish summer camp. And like, they were like, it's closed. Like, do you guys want to come out here? And I was like, it's got lodging. It's got everything that we need. Like, it's a cool way to get out there and do a thing. And like, it's also bonding and we can like do stuff together. And then it was great. It was awesome. And then Wild West, we were just like, burn all the money. It was just the most expensive thing I've ever directed. It was an intense thing. We shot a 12.5 hour long fight scene.
Yeah,
it was intense.
The fight scene was over the top.
Yes.
In terms of like, because we were so rushed for production on the actual games. Like, I know like you guys watching the games, you're like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, they just shot it, whatever. But it's like, it's a mad dash from one game to the next in order to get it all before sundown.
Yes.
Also, we're like doing it legally, so you could only shoot for 12 hours.
Yep. Mari broke her hand, had to go to the ER.
Yeah.
That's right. I didn't break it. It was close to, but yeah.
You got a bone spur? Was it a bone spur? Is that what they found out?
It was, it was just a really bad contusion.
Contusion,
yeah.
that's right.
Ooh.
No, but, you know, I do think that the fact that it started with team building, and then as soon as we did it, we're like, God, it's always the best thing that we do all year. And we get to see each other in different lights, and, you know, like we get to basically have a slumber party.
Yep.
It's just whatever you guys see on videos where we're just like getting along so well, it's because we spend so much time outside of being on film, and we get to actually spend time out of the office. Nowadays it's a little bit different. We're actually in the same place, which is great.
Yes.
But before, like Matt was saying, it was just like we were divorced before we ever had a chance to get married.
Yeah, we were just we were like living in a duplex. We had no idea who the other people were or how to do it. Like, we got to know each other by rolling around on the beach or cramming ourselves into a sleepaway camp bunk situation. Or
my favorite.
Or the Big Bear House is actually my favorite. Big Bear House was so much fun, man.
Yeah, I know. I missed out on a deal of that because...
That's right, you didn't stay over.
Yeah, I know, because we were shooting...
movie.
We were like in the middle of Smosh the movie.
Yeah.
On the first winter, and that was like, it was so dumb. Like, our workaround was like, oh yeah, Anthony and I will watch replays and comment on that because that's what people want to see. They want to see us react to what's happening.
And we'll make it look like it all happened in the same house, and we'll make it look like we didn't shoot it in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, it was not shot the same place.
Yeah.
And it was all pre-recorded. We just watched everything that you guys did and then reacted to it. It was a dumb workaround to get us in there, but it got us in there, I guess. And then, should we talk about the vegan caterers the second time?
Oh, yeah.
So
I've never had an issue with the catering. You guys have bitched every single time, and it's kind of one of my biggest trips.
I've never complained.
Bull. That is a lie. You literally complained about Wild West
mushrooms.
You complained about mushrooms. You just bitched about the Wild West catering. Like 2 weeks ago, you bitched.
Well, no. I just made a joke because I said the Wild West catering people were racist.
That's bitching. That's exactly what bitching is.
Well, they gave more food to Keith
literally
and
the words out of your,
Bose.
oh my God, Ian. The words out of your mouth right now.
You could just ask for more food.
And then
Yeah.
and then they fat shamed Courtney for coming back for seconds.
Well,
They were like, "You want seconds? Are you sure?"
oh my God. For the record, I have never had an issue with any of the caterers. Even the year with all the mushrooms, had no issues.
I never
They got us egg
complained.
McMuffins for
I never
breakfast.
complained about the freaking vegan caterers. I happily ate all of that. It was not me that complained.
This is called backpedaling.
I have eaten non-meat food before in my life. Some people were flipping their shit. They're like, "Oh God, I just need some meat. I just need some meat." And it's like, it's been 2 days.
The thing is, there was mushrooms in every single meal.
That was the issue.
That became the issue.
Yeah, it was weird.
But from that caterer, I discovered an almond like paste thing, like that's kind of like hummus, called bitchin' sauce.
Whoa.
And like it is the best thing. I still eat it.
Holy crap.
That's like my thank you to those caterers.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
See, she got something out of it. She's not complaining.
Bitchin' sauce, it's so
But
good.
the part
Bitchin' sauce.
that I missed on the whole bonding thing was Anthony and I had to go back a night earlier to, I think at that time we were doing Ghostmates. It was like a weird thing. Like whenever like the winter games happened, it was like we were working on some other sort of project. So we had to go back a night early. We went back with the caterers. So you guys were left to your own devices on the last meal. And you guys had a meat frenzy, from what I understand.
It was a meat smorgasbord. We went to the Ralphs. Remember this?
Yeah.
we went to the Ralphs
one of
and
my
was
favorite
like
memories.
And we just were like, we're gonna cook ourselves, and it was so much fun. And we just like made steaks and put every possible meat
Fried
on
rice
pizza.
was so
Fried
good.
rice. We had just the crew was cooking up. Richard, one of our cam
Richard
ops,
was so good at
just like
cooking.
in a natural cooking for everybody. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
You guys talked up how amazing that was, and I was like, great. I'm glad I missed that.
Yeah, Joven talks about this memory all the time. It's one of his favorite, like,
It is.
Smosh Summer or winter game memory. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good night.
That was fun. That was really fun.
And like it's weird because it wasn't documented in any way.
know.
You know, it's just like it's lodged in our brains, like of what it felt like to just kind of share food with each other and just share each other's company. And
Yeah, we weren't
just a
on. We
beautiful
weren't 12 voices trying to clamor for a moment. It was just people hanging out and people breaking off into pairs and going to hanging out, and you hanging out and talking to people and having like deep conversations until 4 a.m. Us playing Quiplash until midnight, like just hanging out. Like it was just us just chilling, and it was exactly what it always should have been. And I think that's what we're trying to do with this Summer Games. I think that's really the goal. Like I didn't want to do it in LA. I wanted to go away somewhere, and we're staying overnight 2 nights, which is rad, and it's a 6-day shoot with a break in between. But like I'm hoping that it's exactly what it should be.
yeah, it's that shared experience of like everyone's hot, everyone's like miserable, but getting through it together. And that's the thing. Everyone pulls through. Like everyone does their best every single time, and I think that's so cool.
And I think when you suffer a little bit, those tend to be the most memorable things. Like
Agreed.
sometimes when you suffer a little bit more, it makes the moment a little bit sweeter. Yeah. So we got a pool at the hotel, right?
That's what I'm told.
Dude, I'm jumping straight into
yeah,
that pool.
I feel like I'm just made of dust at this point. I kind of just want to just sit in the pool and just pull like a Matrix and just lay back and like just let the
feel like-
water consume me.
You know what it's gonna look like when we jump into that pool? We're gonna look like bath bombs. Like, have you ever dropped a bath? Like all of our sunscreen and our sweat
Okay,
and
well,
our
hopefully
dirt
we'll shower before we get in the
is just
pool.
gonna
Okay.
I'm just bolting straight in.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna dive. I'm just gonna run, and I'm just gonna
Like this,
run
tiny
until
fists and run, yeah.
until I just submerge.
This
Yeah.
is why I don't like public like pools of water because it's gross.
It's at a Best Western.
People don't shower before they get in. I think it's very rude
Excuse
coming
me,
from.
but this is the best Western.
Yeah, not the mediocre Western, not the worst Western.
Somebody was calling it the Great Western today,
Oh,
over and
no.
over, and I'm like,
I'm gonna guess that was Joven.
it might have been.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. It's
I don't
probably
always want to
Joven.
say
Go out on
that
a
it is,
lark.
but I'm pretty sure it was
The Great Western.
The Great Western. I'm like, it's not the Great. I think it's the best Western.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
I'm excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be able to hang out, enjoy ourselves.
Why are you
We've got-
taking your gloves off, Matt?
It's because they're leather and I'm just hot.
Put them
Yeah,
back.
no, I'm sweating a
Yeah.
little bit as well. And these are like strange, like half gloves. I was telling Matt earlier, this is like the thong of gloves because it doesn't cover everything.
Yes,
but it's
yes.
stylish.
Well,
And
they're
it's-
like driving gloves. They're only covering the grippy part.
No, I
okay.
thought they were choking gloves because this is where the neck
Oh
would
yeah,
go.
sure.
Oh, wait, what kind of choke? choking are you?
What kind of choking are you doing?
What kind of choking are you doing?
No, I'm not even doing it. I'm talking about it. What kind of choking are you talking about? Next subject.
So Matt, you've planned these Smosh Summer Games every year.
Yeah.
How is this one different from the past years?
In terms of what? In terms of the content we're doing? I mean, I feel like this is definitely we're plussing up the competitions to a degree. Like I think there are some callbacks. I mean, at this point, everyone's seen the trailer, so everyone's seen what competitions we're doing. We've got this zombie shootout, which is going to be rad. It's a mini crossbow. I feel like we probably can't go any further than that. That's the closest to an actual weapon I feel like we've used. Like we've done like a shooting gallery BB gun. We've done bow and arrow. I think we did curling. What did we do last year?
We did curling.
Oh, punishment scuba last year. That's not a weapon. This year, I mean, it is if you don't wear a scuba snorkel. But this year, I think we're doing, it's going to be crossbow. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really ridiculous. Joven will suck a toe, maybe. Or this whole bit will be lost if it doesn't happen.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Joven's going to suck a toe whether or not a camera's on.
It's just going to be his Instagram.
Yeah, he's just going to be sucking toes.
I think the big difference between this games and the other games is like just the fact that we're in complete control. You know what I mean? Like for the first time ever, like we don't have a company or a CCO or someone we have to like answer to or like pitch these things to. Like it feels to me like Summer 1 where we're just out there like, let's give it a shot. And like, look, if we get all the competitions, rad. If we have to shoot something back in LA, cool, we'll figure it out. Like it just feels like it's ours. Like it's really cool. And like, you know, at this point, the trailer would have launched at VidCon and I'm really excited to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Our goal is to try to have a complete blackout.
Blackout.
No one knows anything until the 11th of July when we show the trailer to the world. Who knows if that's going to happen?
Yeah, let's hope somebody doesn't Tom Holland it.
Yeah.
Who's our Tom Holland?
Everybody.
Yeah.
We have 12 Tom Hollands.
It depends. Like the people slip up in different ways. I would say I feel like Joven would just let it slip in some sort of like live stream or something. He's like, "Oh yeah, the Summer Games." Blah, 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 blah.
I'm now nervous on set because I can control everybody. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what are you doing?" Like literally like, "Oh no, what'd you
Did we
just do?"
tell Sohinki?
Not to do it?
Yeah.
No. But if nobody knows it's happening,
But he knows we're
don't
out
put
here.
that in my head. I don't know, man. He's in Italy. I can't
Go
text him.
right now.
But you have to say it in Italian.
Don't do it. Stop it. But it's crazy the fact that like we have this social media blackout. Like it's kind of nuts the fact that we're like, nobody spoil it. Nobody do it. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see if it goes through.
Because this is a month. We're about a month away.
3 weeks.
Like when we're recording this. Oh yeah, 3 weeks. Okay,
3 weeks.
Yeah. So, which is a lifetime on the internet.
It is, and I'm more worried, like you said, about everybody going back home and be like, that was fun. It's like, hey, I'm on social. Yeah, we just shot Summer Games. Like, no, that's not what I wanted. Don't do that.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, you're so tan. Where did you go?"
Yeah.
How are the teams picked? Because well, look. So in the first years, it was like dodgeball, where you just sit there with the captains. The captains pick the people that they think are the best, and then you end up with a couple sad people at the end that people don't want to pick.
Yeah.
Olivia.
And Joven. I think Joven was picked last every year.
But that's more for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody wants Olivia because they were worried that you would crush her. And then you got sucked into the butt,
yeah,
right?
No,
I
Olivia.
sucked her into the butt.
Okay, this is gonna make no sense to people that don't know about the. That was the first Summer Games where Mari was polling. So basically,
tug of
It
war.
was tug of war with a giant inflatable in between, and because it was two people pulling each other, you had to try to get like a ball and a net.
Yep.
But there was the same bungee, and in between was just basically like a tube, an inflatable tube that looked kind of like a butthole.
It was a butthole.
Yeah.
A giant's butthole. And Mari, and I mean, at this time, like you have been rock climbing, for years. You got some muscle. And Olivia is a little stick thing. And what happened was once we, blew the whistle, you just immediately started dragging her, and she couldn't even fight back. And you basically just sucked her into that butthole.
Yeah.
Completely.
And
She
I
was
went
stayed there.
Optimus Prime.
She went to the upside
all
down.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she stayed in that butthole for the entire game. I don't even think she ever came out.
No, Olivia's never been the same.
Yeah.
She came out different.
She did.
For sure. She's just like, I saw stuff. No, that was,
There was darkness.
You sucked her into the butt. It was a good time. But that was the first one. That was, and nobody wanted to pick Olivia because she was the smallest, and then we were right because literally that year she got
That's
demolished.
how competitive we are.
Yeah. True.
We're just like, we see that there's competitions up ahead, and we're like, all right, who's going to rock this one?
And we're also just mean because we always chose Joven last just to make him
just
feel
as
bad.
a joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we decided, I think year 2, I think camp, we did the team picking, but at that point, I think Joe and I were coming up with the actual teams and told you who to pick.
Yeah.
Because we wanted the balance to be right.
Yeah.
And now fast forward to today, we didn't pick teams. We didn't do it. I think last year we let it up to chance and it was a nightmare.
Yeah, we let it up to chance, and basically what it did was it put all the girls and Damien on one team.
Yeah.
We're like, well, we can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's all girls.
Because Wes would have just thrown you across the field. So this year, I think we balanced it out. I don't know. Do you guys feel like it's stacked? I feel like it's a little stacked.
On which side?
Your side.
Really?
I don't think so.
You guys have a Wes and a Shane.
Yeah, we have an Olivia.
And they have. Yeah, okay, but you have a Wes and a
and
Shane.
we have a Joven.
But we've had a Wes Olivia combo before, and we didn't win that winter game.
Okay.
But
They Master Blastered
and
it?
it's because of Joven. Actually, he messed up the last relay.
The relay on the
but
ice.
We were about to win.
Oh my god.
We were so close to winning.
Oh
And he just
shoot.
fumbled so bad.
Was I on that team? I think
I can't remember if you were on that.
no.
Oh, it was Anthony. That was
I was on the
Anthony.
winning
Anthony.
team.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was
On our
Anthony.
team.
Yep.
Because I was like, well, they won, and then Joven just had to be an idiot.
In terms of like, I think we actually we managed to not do as many physical competitions this year, so I'm
Yeah.
not as worried. There's a lot of like mental stuff. We have Netflix and chill. We've got Smosh Family Feud. There's a couple different things that I think is gonna balance it out.
Although
Well,
we
because
do
we didn't-
have paintball and a Wes on our team.
Yeah,
That's
that's definitely
pretty
where we're gonna shine for sure. I think what we do is we do similar to what the other team did in Smosh Summer Games camp when we did dodgeball.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, okay, Wes is the guy we aim for and kill first.
That's true.
And the other team knew that. So then what the other team did was they put Wes far in the back so that Wes couldn't be hit, and we got demolished.
Well, I mean, if you want, I mean, we could talk strat. If you put Wes, if Wes goes out there, there's going to be 3 people that are seeking and 3 people that are defending in paintball. If you put Wes out there and he gets taken out right away, he's off the field.
That's one thing we put Wes far and away. We have Wes run in the opposite direction, so the team all tries to chase Wes.
Yeah.
And then the rest of us sneak in there and start shooting up that base. I've already been thinking strat.
Clearly, I can see this.
Oh yeah.
no,
Oh
don't-
yeah.
don't
Oh
give it to
yeah.
him.
Toxicity.
And we're going to take a quick break.
What's up, bra wearers? That's right, it's me, Courtney, calling you out, and I want to talk to you about Third Love, the best bra company that I've seen on the internet. Third Love uses data points generated by millions of women who have taken their Fit Finder quiz to design bras with breast size and shape in mind for a perfect fit and a premium feel. They offer more than 70 sizes, including their signature half cup sizes. You could skip the trip by finding your fit with Third Love's online Fit Finder and order it, try it on at home, and then there's no awkward fitting room experiences because we all had those, you know that. And the thing with the Fit Finder quiz is that it's only 60 seconds to get through it. Over 12 million women have taken the quiz to date, and it is actually fun. It takes less than a minute to complete, and did you know that breast shape matters when finding a good fit? Third Love helps you identify your breast size and shape and find styles that fit your body. Third Love knows that there's a perfect bra for everyone, so right now they're offering my listeners 15% off your first order. Go to thirdlove.com/smosh now to find your perfect fitting bra and get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/smosh for 15% off today. And now back to the SmoshCast.
I mean, Wes is obviously, he's great at belly flop. Like, let's be honest.
Oh, that's
When it comes to-
oh, no.
When it comes to puns and it comes to jokes and bits, Wes is in a league of his own.
I didn't think about that because
Yeah,
we're doing
that's
the
a rough
belly
one.
flop. Well, that means Mari, like, because I think, because last year I tried to push you in.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
remember
and
that?
then I got a perfect.
Yeah, they just gave you that perfect. That
No,
was
I deserved that perfect.
You know, you crushed
and
it.
then you got minused on your team.
But I'll tell you, if you
Yeah.
do a goddamn orca joke again, I'm going to give you 0.
I might have brought the orc.
Oh no! It's later in the week. You
No.
He's giving you a tip right now. If you don't listen to him, I'm going to be so mad at you.
I wanted to wear the orcas again,
Dude,
but
we're not doing the West Wrap joke. You gotta just put that on the shelf. Put the orca joke on the shelf.
I bought a different pair of
Okay.
swim trunks that fit the team theme color. So
They're just green orcas.
yeah.
Oh no!
But then I realized, like, they weren't cheap swim trunks, but they were perfect for what I needed them for. And then I realized, like, I'm gonna be jumping into a red dyed pool.
Yeah.
So
or purple. We don't know because we haven't shot it yet.
yeah. So I'm probably gonna ruin these trunks, and I'm like,
It's
that's a
fine.
lot
Everybody's
of
gonna ruin
drain.
everything.
Oh, I don't have a bathing suit for that.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
I thought you did. I don't know.
No.
Okay, great.
I'm Marie Kondoed, so I'm really like, I don't have a lot of clothes right now.
You have a week.
So I gotta get.
I feel like
some
you use that
goods.
excuse for everything. Like, I feel like 3 times today you've been like, I'm Marie Kondoed, so
So gone.
I'm Marie Kondoed, so I no longer have my big toe. Don't
It
worry,
wasn't sparking joy.
But don't worry, it'll grow back.
Yeah. I'm a lizard person.
I gotta spark that joy.
We'll get a bathing suit because it's important. It's part of the whole thing.
Maybe I'll just wear these high thigh shorts.
No, this is too. No.
And also, we need to reprise the ass picture.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
we-
we need a new ass
Yeah,
picture.
we missed it last
I
year.
forget that we rented out a water park.
Yeah.
I forget about that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
We rented out Six Flags.
Yeah.
We shut it down. That's what I was talking about. I was like, I don't like to throw around like, we spent so much money. We shut down Six Flags
Well,
What year
also,
was that
we didn't,
for?
West. No, camp.
No,
it
those
was
camps,
camp. It was on the
yeah.
way back from
Camp.
camp. Because it was right after the big successful camp, and everyone's like, let's go all out. And we were like, all right, well, let's rent out a water park, I guess.
Well, also, that we didn't necessarily shut it down. They hadn't opened it up yet.
Right.
So
They opened up like 4 rides for us, 3 rides, something like that.
Yeah. The reason why I say that is because it was at the beginning of the season. They hadn't opened it up yet. So they also haven't really tested the rides yet. That slide we went down that drops you straight down. Basically, you're in this chamber. And we did this trivia thing. It was really cool where if you got the trivia wrong, you get dropped. So you're in this chamber and then floor just drops out from under you. You drop down. One of the slides just opens up to this open air slide that drops you like, 8 stories?
Something ridiculous.
Just straight down.
It gave me anxiety just being up there. I didn't do it, and
No.
I wouldn't do it.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, I'm doing the other one. And the other one was an enclosed tube that just like did a bunch of spirals and all those zippity-doos or whatever you want to call them, and then
Zippity-doos.
you land safely at the bottom. However, I think because we were there before it was really tested out, they didn't get the water quite right. Did you go down that one?
Yeah, that's the one that it shot a lot of water up my butt.
Yeah, it was the enema ride.
Yeah, it was the enema ride.
Everyone got water up their butt.
Way up there.
But it was in 3 different stages on this slide, because in the first third there's very little water.
Yeah.
Like rubbing on the slide, little water. And then 2/3 of the way through, a lot of water. And you're literally drowning. Like, I could not breathe. There was water all over me. And then the last third, again, not much water. And there was one bend that I think most people that went down it shaved skin off of their elbow.
It's true.
And it took a long time. I think I still have the mark on my elbow.
That's not it. That's
Well, yeah.
makeup.
Nope. Yep,
Don't
it's
be
bleeding.
scared.
It's bleeding right now.
From 4 years ago.
No, but really though, like, it took the skin off of our elbows. Like, multiple people had the same exact.
Yeah, but you had fun.
I just remember my bathing suit bottom being like off, like at the end of it, and I was
Whoops.
like and I remember there was somebody on camera. I think it was Sped, and I was like, don't look.
And he's like, zoom.
Probably.
And that was
Like,
year 2 because year 1 was the Baywatch slow mo incident.
Oh my gosh, that was another.
Oh.
My junk was out.
Yeah, we had to put Sohinki's head over her crotch because it was too.
Well, and we had to
much.
blur out your nipples too.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody in the editing room did that.
I believe that was Liam Kyle Sullivan.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was back. Okay,
'Cause then he quit.
This is the crazy. Yeah, he definitely quit. He's like, I've had to edit out her vag and her nips for 15 hours.
Yeah. It was a lot. Because it was
That's
also
how you
slow
make a
motion.
man quit
so you
his
had to track
job.
it. It was a lot.
Don't worry, I took over in the last 20 hours.
Oh, great.
Saved it to
That's
a personal
awesome.
drive. It was fine.
Yeah, that was it wasn't, you know, the bathing suit was very thin.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they came from, but all of us women, we wore them.
Oh, that's right, because they were supplied to you guys because it was a Baywatch scene.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were just handed to us, and then my dumb brain was like, oh, this doesn't fit right, but you know what? Let's do a split in the air. Yeah, I jumped up, did it. I did it all. I just exposed it all.
Yeah, you
But
did.
To a bunch of children on the beach.
Bunch of children, how dare you?
How dare
they all
you.
quit their jobs too.
But also backing it up, Liam Kyle Sullivan was an editor for our second channel in games, or just second channel. The guy that made shoes, if you guys
Shits.
remember, like the old school internet, the guy that did
Shits.
shits. Oh my god,
Shits.
And then also cupcakes.
Yep.
And then all those
All the
those
other.
awesome
But
ones.
shoes was what he was known
It
for.
blew my mind though. Like when I came in, I was like, holy shit, that's Liam Kyle Sullivan.
And he's blurring out Mari's vag.
yeah.
Cool. All right. Well,
that
time
was-
is a flat circle, I guess. It's fine.
But that was cool. He edited for us.
No, it was
for a
great. He was
while.
actually a really solid editor. I really
Yeah.
liked his style. He was really good. But yeah, no bathing suits that are too thin this year. You get your own bathing suit now. I don't want to hear it.
We're big girls now.
Big girls now.
We pick our own.
You pick your own clothes.
swimsuits.
I don't need to buy you clothes anymore. But it's going to be fun.
I love that this year it's finally like back in like our hands, and it's so like punk rock and it's so rock and roll, and like I feel like our outfits like match that, and I love that.
Yeah.
It's very, I don't know, it's symbolic in a way.
I mean, on the plus side, like, because it literally is over 100 degrees outside, and there's zero shade. It's all sun. We're up in kind of high. I mean, is this high altitude?
Not really.
No. All right. Well, it's a lot of sun, and
It's just dry. It's dry heat.
And
It's like
we're just
115.
we're just getting so gross. So it actually totally works out that this is our theme, because the grimier you look, the more you look
It's
the
true.
part.
It's true. Like you can get completely sunburned and be like, nice.
Yeah.
Good job. You're really committed.
Yeah, it's like you got.
your makeup starts to run a
Yeah,
little bit,
it's
and it's
like-
like, ooh,
it's
you look like you've been working on a car.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. Everyone looks
badass.
badass. Yeah. No, it's a good look. We definitely couldn't do like white party in the sun. Like it wouldn't work that way. Like it couldn't be like everyone's just shiny and bright and everyone's having a good time. It's like, no,
Like
we'd be dead.
Coachella?
Yeah, exactly. No, it
Oof.
can't be that. I was like, I mean, like it's interesting because Apocalypse is where we went, because it's also a little apropos because the Smosh world ended last year. Our world ended to a degree. And this is our post-apocalypse.
So much symbolism.
See?
I love it.
See.
Yes. And it's cool. I just don't know, where the hell do we go from here?
I mean, we always pitched doing like a tropical games.
Tell you what, if you work for a cruise line, or your parents work for a cruise line, hit me up.
Or if you
Right
work
now.
for an airline and hotel company
Yeah.
that works in Hawaii, preferably Kauai.
Yeah.
Or I'll settle for Maui, but definitely not the Big Island.
I would
Nope,
love
not
to do
going
that.
there.
I would love to do an island games or even a cruise games. We talked about cruise because cruise is perfect because it's a hotel on the water, so it's like everything that we need. I'd love to do something like that. I think that it would totally hit everything that we want to do. It's not going to be too hot. It's going to be great. We can turn it into a thing.
And at least 2 people will get seasick. Which
Exactly.
Will be hilarious.
Yeah, and then they get to go home and we have a sad video of them on a boat going back to the shore.
Just
to
a
the Incredible
lifeboat.
Hulk theme. Yeah.
And only 5 people will get norovirus.
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 Nora?
It's a foodborne illness.
Oh.
You gotta wash your hands all the time. on a
Everybody wash your
cruise.
hands. Everybody wash your hands. Yeah, I think that's where I want to go next. If we can get it, because it's expensive. We always talk about tropical games. That's an expensive trip.
It is very expensive. So if you're McDonald's out there and you got some money to throw at us,
Yeah.
and you also got connects in Hawaii,
Yeah.
preferably Kauai or Maui.
I mean, we're not particular. If it's anywhere in Hawaii, I don't care.
I mean, if you're talking like North Shore or Oahu, I'll settle for that as
my
well.
Dude, beggars and choosers, man. Come on, let's
Oh
just
no,
go.
I'm begging and choosing.
Oh, God, this is how it doesn't happen. You'd be like, dude, we got it. We got a free trip to Hawaii. You're like, but what part?
I'll settle for Bora Bora.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I could do Tahiti, I guess.
Only
Not-
if you're helicoptered in.
Yeah,
Make sure that
not
there's
Bali, not Bali.
no doors on the helicopters. You want an adventure.
We talked about Catalina.
goodness.
We talked about doing Catalina, and then we ended up getting to do the Assassin's Creed thing in Catalina, which was
That's
kind of
right.
like
That
it
was
was a
fun.
mini trip.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like Catalina would work.
Catalina isn't tropical though. It's just
No, we
Los
do, like-
Angeles in an
But
island.
it looks like a cruise port, though.
Yeah.
Like everyone
Yeah.
is just like transported to, I don't know, where like everyone thinks that they're like in Jamaica or something.
We could we could do competitions there, like Kiss a Buffalo.
We could see the buffalo.
So that's the crazy thing. So Catalina Island is an island off of like Los Angeles, and there's buffalo on the island. They didn't get there just by like nature. For some reason, Courtney just ran in here.
I'm looking for my fanny pack.
She's looking for her fanny pack.
Oh, hi, Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Are you done?
Yep.
She like ran in here. How
Hi,
was
Courtney.
it? Did anyone die?
Yep.
Oh
right.
no, we'll find out
All right,
about
let's
that
take
later.
a Deadpool. Who do you think died?
Damien.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
yeah.
He was looking
Yeah.
pretty rough.
In the
out there.
apocalypse, we all know Damien's the first to die. Like, right? Like,
Yeah.
Right?
Unless he like bores somebody to death with his complaining.
Harsh. I was going more in a
Whoa.
sense that I feel like he
Whoa.
probably couldn't fight an undead army. But yeah, no, sure. You want to really just drag him.
I think it just comes from sun
no. I think
damage.
Olivia would die first, to be honest, because
She's a survivor, man. She's going to lock herself up in her car.
Nope, because she was just complaining to me. She's going to New York for a thing for 2 weeks, and she's like, I don't know how I'm gonna. I've never gone that long without eating Chinese food.
There's Chinese food in New York.
Yeah,
No,
our
she's
favorite
going-
Chinese places in New York.
Yeah.
No. You realize that there's other places other than New York City that's in New York? You realize it's like a whole ass state?
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
where's she going?
I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to say.
Is it like one of the
upstate?
boroughs?
Like there's
I think
still Chinese
I think she's
food.
going like into the mountains.
New York is kind of famous for Chinese food. All of New York State, like Queens,
So
like
you're telling
Bronx.
me you can go to Albany and get
Yes.
a nice
Yes.
dish of
Yes,
kung pao chicken?
you pulled that, but yes.
I was gonna say orange, but it's not real.
That's like
Chinese
American
food.
Chinese food.
Yeah.
I mean, kung pao chicken probably. That's not.
That's
It'll be
probably
fine. She'll have a great
What's
time.
mapo
So
tofu? There you go.
she couldn't survive the apocalypse because there's no Chinese food. I feel like if anything's gonna survive, it's gonna be like food from a
I'm
Chinese
just saying. She
restaurant.
said she literally can't. She doesn't know she's gonna be able to survive without eating Chinese food for that long.
But you know what? She is gonna survive, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, if I can survive this, I can survive the apocalypse."
Yes. This is gonna be her awakening.
It's true. Yeah, I feel like she would be the one to go psycho, like go completely psycho in an apocalypse and like start like eating people's scalps.
I feel like that's her character. She's
Yeah.
kind of frightening.
Yes.
Yeah, she just really needs that sort of thing to just like she's like teetering on the edge of sanity. Olivia,
She's like a bad day away
She
from
just
being
needs-
a Ringu girl.
yeah, she just
Yeah.
needs somebody to just push her over that tip, and she'd go right into Crazy Town.
Yes.
Yeah. I think if you see the trailer, like everyone either looks like badass or like, ooh, like that person's gonna mess you up. And then you see Olivia and you're like, oh, that's like Annabelle scary. Like
Yeah.
we don't want that.
Yeah, she was going for a JoJo Siwa look,
Oh.
which I thought she nailed.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was like, yeah, I don't see it, but cool.
Scary.
It's scary, JoJo Siwa. It's JoJo Siwa in the apocalypse, which is actually a really great concept
That
within
is
itself.
yeah.
But no, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
I'm looking at the VHSs on this.
This is a really cool, like, old production house. Like, they've got old VHSs. Kevin here was watching Mrs. Doubtfire on VHS when we came in. We got the whole group.
Are the homeowners here?
No, they died
Yeah.
in this house.
Are the homeowners in this house?
They died in the house.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say this.
Wait, two people said it. Now I'm.
I just wanted to
believing
make sure that they weren't in the house because I'm gonna say this house is a little methy.
Are you saying messy in a cute way?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's very.
it.
It's
So
very.
methy.
It's very.
I like how
methy.
methy it is here. It's super methy. It's like, are you all of a sudden cute? Like, what the hell just happened? How is a house methy?
There's a vibe, you know.
What's
There's a certain
what?
there's a certain malaise.
Is this like the caterers are racist moment again? Are you on a hill that you're about to die on?
The caterers were racist.
They were not racist.
They were racist.
Wrong.
I'm making
Wrong.
all right. I'm making a little bit of a goof. They weren't. They weren't racist, but they did
Careful.
consistently give more food to Keith and Bose.
Maybe they were nicer to them.
No, I was nice as fuck to them. All right,
I don't.
I was
no,
so nice.
I feel like you were already giving off these vibes, and
I was
then
so
they're like,
nice.
And it
"Nope,
was
we're
already
not-
a Wild West type of an area, and you already had that cowboy hat. Maybe you're just giving off a racist
Did I
vibe.
just look scary?
Yeah, maybe you were giving
Yeah,
off
you were
kind of
wearing a black hat.
Oh, that could have been it. You chose the wrong one.
Oh yeah.
Dumb. Anyway.
Hey, now you don't get your cornbread.
And a real quick break. Guys, for a lot of us, our relationship with credit cards is complicated. I know that when I was trying to build credit, I was like, oh, I got to get a credit card, but I couldn't get a credit card because I didn't have any credit. So they made me get a secured card, which means that I had to put money into a credit card to use my own money as credit. It was all very confusing and it was freaking dumb. Luckily, there's this new kind of credit card company called Petal, and it may change the way you think about credit. It's a new approach to credit. Petal is a new credit card company that wants to help you succeed financially. Their mobile app is designed to help you spend responsibly, which is especially great if you're just starting to build credit. It has a spending planner. With Petal, you can qualify for higher limits, but that doesn't mean you should always spend to that limit. Petal's app lets you track your credit card spending across your own personal budget. It has cash back also. Petal wants to help you build your credit score. That's why they reward you with more cash back when you pay on time. Earn 1% cash back right away and 1.5% cash back when you make 12 on-time monthly payments. They're trusted partners. Petal is partnered with WebBank member FDIC. WebBank issues Petal's Visa card. It's about time there's a smarter, more modern credit card company that wants to help you succeed financially. Go to pedalcard.com/smosh today to find out more. That's Petal with a T, Petal, Petal, card.com/smosh, pedalcard.com/smosh. And now back to us saying some stuff.
They did make good food.
They did.
They made amazing food.
We don't. So we're going into the catering this time. Almost every year, I've had the caterers come and do a taste test, which is my favorite part of Summer Games.
You didn't have one this year?
No, I didn't.
Do we have caterers or are we just
do.
like...
No, we have caterers. Oh, we already did lunch, which was sandwiches, so whatever.
Sammy's.
But we're doing dinner tonight and tomorrow night. I have no idea. I think it's like Mexican one night and barbecue the other. I'm excited because that's rad. I think it's
like
two different
Mexican
catering
food.
companies.
Yeah, they brought quite a spread today because they brought chips and salsa and fruit
Yeah.
and sandwiches, and the juices from all of those things were leaking into the other things that I had on my plate. So I had like salsa pineapples and pineapple sandwiches.
Dude, you just opened up a new fusion restaurant, man.
Yeah, I'm not into it. Not into it.
It's just trash fusion. It's like, do you like watermelon and salsa and dried chips and sandwiches of turkey? Come on in.
Sandwiches of turkey.
Yeah.
Do you like mustard melon? That's where we put mustard all over a cantaloupe.
I'd eat
Cantaloupe's
it.
a melon, right?
Sure.
All right.
If you want it to be.
You need one of those like kid plates that separate things.
I know.
That's
I
all
so
you
need that. I need to be treated like a child as much as possible.
We've done it for 10 years. We're getting there.
Good.
No, I'm excited. I think it's going to be good food. I haven't tried anything out, so people might get sick. We found people out here,
Yeah.
so that's also exciting.
We're out in the middle of the desert, by the way.
middle of nowhere.
We're in the middle of nowhere. There's cell reception spotty. If one of us dies, or is at risk of dying, it's very unlikely we'll be able to call emergency services.
No, there's a hospital within 30 minutes. I had made sure that we checked. I don't know if it's a regular hospital or an animal hospital, but it is a hospital.
The hospital.
It says hospital, so that counts.
It's one of those backwoods hospitals where you're just like, I got a cut, and they just bring out the bone saw.
Yeah, like, you're going to lose it.
Yep, take it off. Take it off of the shoulder.
I'm excited. It's really rad. Everything looks cool. Tomorrow I'll probably hate my life because it'll be the busiest day I think we have. Tomorrow we've got Netflix until at the end of the day. Tomorrow is
Punishment.
Zombie Shootouts, which will be exciting. That's using live ammunition, which is cool.
I'm going to try to do my no look with a...
No.
No, dude, crossbows are like actual like weapons.
And like the bolts are sharp.
In California,
Excuse me,
if
Mari.
you go to an archery range or like a place that sells archery stuff, they won't let you use the crossbow to try it out. You have to physically like bring it home to buy it, and then you can come back
Because
and like
it
use
could pierce a human skull.
You know what I realized? Way back in the day on an Ian is board, we did a video where we went to a shooting range with like real live handguns, and I don't really remember. None of us had ever shot guns before, or no, maybe I had shot maybe once or twice, and then our friend Ras had maybe shot once or twice, but I don't think they really checked to make sure we knew what we were doing. And we just like
Sacramento.
We just like took the camera into the shooting range and we were just shooting guns. And there was like one part where our friend, like, she shot for the first time and then she was like really excited and she turned back to us with the gun with her fingers still on the trigger. And I didn't even realize that until like later on. I think all the comments were like, you know, going crazy. I was like, Jesus. So it can't be that irresponsible.
No, but I don't think that's a very good measuring stick.
No, it's a terrible
I feel like
It's like we're not
you
pointing
can't-
live guns at each other. It's like, okay, but still don't do it.
Well, are there going to be people running out around in the firing
No, but
range?
what if you're like no looking and the bolt gets loose and you turn, it ricochets and hits somebody in the face?
See, you're just being you're just talking crazy nonsense.
I have to worry about this shit.
Yeah, for insurance purposes.
Yeah, I have to worry about this
You
shit.
want the record.
Anyway, we're shooting that. And then I believe we're doing dead light, green light, which is our zombie red light, green light.
You know what's so weird about that? Was like 4 of us when we were all pitching ideas. There was like 4 of us that had a red light, green light idea.
That was interesting.
And then you kind of took it and mashed it all together.
I just put everything together.
Yeah.
I was like, we're gonna do music and zombies, and everyone's out there. So it'll be fun. We'll have a
Dead
good
Light,
time with
Green
it.
Light, that's
Dead
smart.
Light, green light is rad, and then Smosh Family Feud, which Sarah's very excited about because she gets to watch you guys talk shit about each other.
I hear there's gonna be some tea spilt.
Spilling the tea.
Toxicity.
So yeah, if you guys want to throw your friends under the bus to get the points,
We're great at doing that.
Oh man, I'm scared because I don't know. Yeah, man, I don't know what you guys have planned for that.
I mean, it's gonna be questions like who's the hottest, who's the most irresponsible, who would die first, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you gotta see who your team will vote for. So you gotta know your team really well.
Okay, hottest temperature wise?
Nope.
Okay, because I was gonna say Damien because he was already sweating and hot in the van ride to Summer Games. And
He's a
then-
warm boy.
He's
That's
a
why he got the
warm
blue
boy.
hair to cool off. Yeah. He thinks it's a psychological thing. Doesn't work.
Yeah, no,
Doesn't
it doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Sub-Zero powers, go! What's the most physically challenging, like, thing that
Probably
we have?
catch your meal.
Catch your meal.
Catch your meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, catch your meal
Which
where
is
we
just dinner every night.
Yeah, every night you got to go out and try to catch one of them jackrabbits in the desert. No, I think we're gonna be launching. I think the way Brittany, our graphic designer, was the one that pitched this one, and I really liked it, so we ran with it. She just kept going slippery snakes. I was like, okay, but we're like, what is it? She's like slippery snakes. You throw slippery snakes. I was like,
Brittany, our graphic designer, is the master of pitches.
she is. She's really good at pitches.
Really good and bad.
Yeah, well, no,
Because
there's
she tosses out insanity
But it's
all
great
the time.
because after working with all you guys, like it's my job to take that and filter it into a way where I was like, okay, we could actually do something with this. Like that's what those pitch meetings are. I'm never going to get a fully baked idea. Like no one's going to come to the table and is like, here it is. 4 of you are going to come with half of an idea, and I have to kind of merge it into one. No, but it's basically we take rubber snakes and rubber reptiles and stuffed animals, and we dunk them in, I guess, baby oil or some kind of grease.
Lube.
Maybe lube. Lube is not as slippery as baby oil, as we've learned in previous years.
Is this true?
And then we're going to launch it with a catapult, and you guys have to run and catch it. It's kind of like last year's water balloon.
We got to figure out a way to
Oh.
break Lasercorn's face again.
That's right. Yeah, it was an epic moment.
Yeah.
He got a trophy for it.
And he earned it.
Yeah.
He did earn
He
it.
earned it with his face.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm excited. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, and we always forget about the awards too. It's always one of those things that we always forget. It's like, oh
we
yeah,
have
that's
awards
right.
this year?
We do have awards.
I love
we
the trophies every
always have
year.
awards.
They're so cool.
Yeah, we kind of remembered last second.
Yeah.
Literally last second because Matt and I were driving to the WWE event.
yeah.
And we were talking about the belly flopper, and he was like, "Yeah, then we're gonna do awards right after that." Oh shit!
And I'm like calling Garrett and I'm calling Sarah. I was like, we are coming up with awards.
Yeah.
No, but it worked out. It actually, we
Good.
came up with some really good ones. It's going to look very apocalyptic. Our art designer was like, I love this idea. I'm into it. So she's running with it.
Hell yeah!
It's going to be cool. I'm excited.
I want my most epic award from Smosh Summer Games camp. I never got it.
It was all of them have sat on my desk for the last 6 years.
I didn't see it there.
I don't know where they went
I want
when
it.
Defy went under. I feel like we took them. Or
People
maybe,
might have just taken them or burned them or pissed on them.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what happened with everything at the Defy office when it closed down. It
Yeah.
either got stolen, broken, or pissed on.
Here's my dream that like 5 years down the line, we watch an episode of Storage Wars, and somebody wins like a mysterious storage, and they open it up and they get it for like $500, and it's all of our junk in there.
Yeah.
And it's just everything. It's costumes from like 7 years ago. It's like
You
random
wouldn't even
trash.
know if it was
It's
ours
like-
or not.
It would contain our trophies.
All right, fine. That's fair.
And it's
sure.
like 50 De Blizzard shirts.
Yes.
No, it'd be the Harambe, the Snow Rambe shirts that
Snow
nobody
Rambes.
wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, that is my dream. Please, someone
Stop
bid on
hitting
it.
the
Banging
table.
the table.
I just want to know that it's very intense. This
She's
is my
passionate,
dream
man.
come true.
She's passionate.
Storage Wars, Smosh.
So I guess we're coming up on our time. Do you have any predictions? Any sort of predictions of what's going to happen?
Real life predictions or in-game predictions?
Lottery ticket.
Oh, 7:34.
No, don't tell everybody.
Sorry.
That was our secret.
Sorry.
Smosh Summer Games predictions. Any Smosh Summer Games predictions? What team do you think is going to take home the bacon?
You guys.
So you think it's going to be ToxiciTEA?
You guys are
home?
stacked. I feel like you've got Wes in the paintball. You've got two physical games if you count Zombie Dead Like Green Light. And then he's going to just hopefully redeem himself in belly flop. Probably not, though.
Probably not.
He kind of knows at this point. I just hope we've buried the West rap. I don't think we're ever going to do the
We're not going to mention the West Rap this time.
This is the only time I ever want to mention it on this podcast.
I feel like we're all gonna be there at the belly flop going.
Yeah. Like nobody does it.
What is saying?
Yeah.
My hope always is that he practices for an entire year on just some epic thing, and he
Yeah.
just drops bars.
You know, he like every morning he wakes up, he looks in the mirror and he practices.
It would be so cool if he just like, just getting
did
like
it?
private
Yeah.
lessons.
Just
you
Oh
know?
my God.
Throws down some heavy bars.
Yeah.
Well, that would
dude.
insinuate that we like did some psychological damage, which I hope isn't the case.
Oh, we absolutely did. Are you kidding me?
It's fine. It's all in fair, fun times.
We just railed into him on the Wild Wild West.
And last year we
Yeah.
railed. Last year
That was rough.
We brought it up like 6 or 7 times
In
one episode.
video.
Yeah, in one episode.
We should do like a redemption like song and music video.
Well, he better freaking bring it because
He'll
he's
bring
on our team. He better bring it.
He'll bring it.
I feel like we got some strong players, but then I feel like our strong players also have severe weaknesses, like Wes and his belly flopping.
Name a Shane weakness.
Well, okay, his heart.
Okay.
How's Shane with movies?
He's actually pretty good.
He's probably
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he's pretty
yeah, we're
good.
stacked then.
Yeah, you're stacked. It's unfair.
but we got Olivia.
You got Olivia, and she might have a cool moment.
And her strength is her heart.
I feel like Olivia's got an epic moment or MVP, probably more than we.
Yeah,
more than-
that's
That's
true.
actually
She's
true.
got an MVP.
She's got 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually, she's kind of a okay. all
Yeah,
right.
we're stacked, man.
But we can't go in with this mentality, Mari.
That's true. That's true.
Because that's how they're gonna wreck
We're
us.
stacked.
We gotta keep believing we're
You're
the
right.
underdogs.
Stay humble, but
even
we're
though we're
stacked.
gonna crush
That's
them.
right.
Who do you think is going to get the 2 side trophies? Who do you think is going to get biggest fail, most epic moment?
Biggest fail will likely go to. Well, last year it went to Damien, right?
Yes.
On the balls.
Yes. Doing Mario.
Ooh, I have a prediction. I think it's going to be Keith, and I think he's going to mess up Dead Light Green Light. I think he's just not
He's
going to
gonna
like.
cheat. Keith is gonna cheat for
He's
sure.
either going to cheat and then fail miserably, or he's just going to make so much noise and he won't know like the rules or something.
I
That's
think
fair.
biggest fail comes from the people that try too hard.
Yes.
They try too hard, and in that trying too hard, they fail. That doesn't strike me as a Keith thing.
My theory, so Lasercorn's got this streak thing going.
Yeah.
I
the
have a feeling that because he really wants to keep it going, I think he's going to go a little try-hardy, and I think he's going to up.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do something wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. He might. He's got in his head that he is unbeatable.
I don't think that's true. I need to check the wiki.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
I think it is true because I think we made it a thing last year
Did we?
because
Yeah.
Wes has never won and Lasercorn has won every single one.
right.
Also, living for his crop top.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope that sticks. But he's going to get a burn across his tummy after day 2 and be like, maybe I did wear a full
It's got to stick because he wants to have the streak on his belly, or
And instead, he's just going to have a streak across his belly. It's
Oh, is that what it says on his belly? It says
Yeah.
the streak.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I thought it was
so
the
he's-
steak.
Yeah, I didn't.
You know what? I'm the one drawing it every day, so I'll write the steak one day.
On the last day, just put the steak.
Please.
Just like an R with an arrow. Be like, oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Yes, or
Look for the steak. One of the
steak.
episodes.
Welcome to 107.9, The Steak.
So he's my theory for biggest
Okay,
fail.
so then most epic moment or most valuable. Epic moment. Who do you think is gonna take home an epic moment?
My dream of dreams is because Kimmy is new and she's kind of an underdog. We have zero expectations. I have no expectations. She told me when I asked her if she wanted to do this, she's like, I never got to go to summer camp. I'm super competitive. I've always wanted to do something like this. And I'm like, that to me is like, well, I'm like, okay. And I like calm, like, okay, you're going to do great. But like realistically, bar is very low. So she might crush it.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Because I hope she doesn't
That'd
get
be
biggest fail. Because
dope.
that's a sad time. If you guest appearance in a thing and they're like everyone's like, you suck so bad we gave you a trophy. Like that's shitty. But I think that she'll have a good time. I think she may surprise us.
I didn't know
That'd
she
be
was
awesome.
hyper competitive. This should be interesting. We might see the evil side of Kimmy.
You might.
Because she's a very happy, bubbly person.
Yeah.
To see the other side, that'll be a treat.
I want Ian to get epic moment for actually nailing the no look.
We said he's not doing the no
I'm
look.
gonna
You
shoot.
know he's
look,
gonna do
look,
it.
I'm gonna shoot a PA with the
You
crossbow.
are. You are. You're going to shoot Austin in the head and be like, well, that was the last time we ever did summer games.
I mean, I'll aim for a non-vital organ. How about
Thanks.
that?
You're not aiming. You're blindfolded.
No, but I'm really aiming. I'm that good, Matt.
Oh, my God.
Wait, we're blindfolded?
No, he wants to do the no look.
Oh yeah, he's not blindfolded. He's just looking at the camera, like ooh, I don't need to watch.
Meow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be pawing at it.
So, guys, stick around. You can check out Smosh Summer Games on Smosh Pit and the Smosh Games channel.
Yep. Every Thursday, Friday.
Every Thursday, Friday. So make sure you're subscribed to both those channels. It's going to be crazy. And you got to watch every single episode to find out what happens. Stay up to date. Support your favorite team. By the way, you can get these shirts on Smosh.store right now. So if you're Team ToxiciTEA, get in there, get that shirt before it's too late.
Yep.
If you're Team Mushroom Clouts, you
They might get the
that
pity
too.
vote. People might buy the shirts.
That's true. Everyone loves an underdog,
Yeah.
and they're definitely the underdogs because we're gonna.
I'm the ref. You guys
Also-
realize that I could just say no and I could just let them win. You guys forget.
Okay,
I'm the
I'll
best
slip you a
ref.
no. This is
I'll slip you a
Best-
20. I'll pull a laser coin. I'll slip you a 20.
this is
Never
podcast
worked.
neutrality.
All right.
So thank you guys so much. If you're not yet subscribed to the SmoshCast on any of the podcast things, I suggest you do that. The SmoshCast comes out on. Sorry, cut that out. SmoshCast comes out on Wednesday on audio, and if you want to look at our. Sorry, I'm burping at the end. I don't know
What
what's
is
up with this.
happening?
You had one job.
My body's like done. And if you want to check us out on YouTube and see our pretty faces, see our amazing wardrobe we're wearing right now, and see all the sweat that's caked all over us,
I'm not in costume.
you can check us out on the SmoshCast YouTube page. Make sure you're subscribed there. Leave us a like. Hit that bell button. We love you so much. Smosh.store. Show your support for your favorite team. Love you. And goodbye.
Bye,
and good luck
guys.
to the rest of us, and hope we don't die of a heat stroke.
Smosh Summer Games.
No.